I hate the start of this workout because it's always up to me to try and say things in a motivated way. What are we doing? We're doing this, everybody, the deck of cards, the big giant deck of cards. We love the deck of cards. It's a long circuit. It's not the most intense circuit, but in terms of endurance, it's one of them. It goes on quite a while, especially when I'm talking as much as I'm talking. All you need to worry about is doing what I'm telling you, okay? This morning is the 6 of clubs, which means today we're going to be doing 6 squats, okay? So I want you to get on your spot, and this is what I mean. The first few rounds are going to be nice and chilled. So 6 squats, boom, 1, 2. So we're treating this as a secondary warm-up. So I want you to do control squats. You can see I'm not rushing here. I'm down. I'm getting a good pause. I'm focusing on a good quality descent. I'm coming up. I'm squeezing the hell out of my glutes, okay? And that's the first circuit done. First exercise. Then we move on to the 6 of hearts. Hearts today is dips, or it's going to be close-handed press-ups. Now, if you're doing dips, we're doing 6. So watch. I want you to go down, up, down, up. I want you to control the descent, okay? Don't just bash out. 6 reps, okay? So 6 reps should take us same amount of time as it should take to do 6 close-handed press-ups. I want a controlled descent on them. And that goes for throughout the whole circuit. Next up, we're on to the 10 of clubs, so we're straight back on to 10 squats, everybody. 10 squats. Just because it was 10 doesn't mean we start going fast. I want you to focus here. And the reason I've kept them squats instead of squat jumps or any other crazy formation or variation, should I say, is so that you can focus on rebuilding the foundation of that squat. Think about pulling the knees apart. Think about driving the toes. Think about squeezing the hell out your butt cheeks. It's not about who's first, because clearly I'm last, right? Next up, we're on to the 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds is a good one, okay? Why? Because it's burpees. And everybody always says how much they love them. So it wouldn't be right if we didn't include them. Now, burpees today, no jump on them, okay? So I want you to go out all the way, stand up and squeeze the butt. So I want you to really think, 7 of them. I want you to really think about trying to get those feet to replace where the hands are. And you do that by pushing the hands into the ground on your burpee. See when you're bringing the feet up, push the hands down. Push the hands down. It's going to help lift you off the ground more, and it's going to give you a better chance of trying to replace the hands with the feet, okay? Because the further up you get those feet closer to your hands, the more stretch, the more power you're going to release from the hammies, the glutes and the lower back. Right, a queen. Easy one, this one. It's a 45-second plank hold. So, in 5 seconds, when I look at this TV screen, everybody's going to be in the perfect plank. 3, 2, 1. Good. So we start now. Now with your elbow plank, 45 seconds, maybe at this point in time, isn't the hardest. But like I say, it should be challenging. Why? You've got your feet together. You've got your knees together. You've got your butt squeezed. You've also got your core squeezed. So your butt and your core will automatically contract in this position anyway, but I want you to reinforce it. And I always say to you when you're in this position, imagine someone's going to punch you in the stomach and stand on your back at the same time. So brace that core. Yes, it's going to make your muscles get tired, but it's going to make your muscles get stronger. It's going to make your plank better. We've only got 5 seconds left. So don't lift those hips and do not sag those hips. Stand up, everybody. Well done. So elbow plank, it's simple, but make sure you're doing it properly, okay? If you fail doing an elbow plank, that's good, okay? It's better than you lifting the hips and taking that tension off and making it easier. 7 of hearts, everybody. So we're on to 7 dips or 7 close-handed press-ups. 7, remember, we're down and we're up. 2 seconds down, 1 second up. 2. So I want it to take double the length of time to go down as it does to go up. And remember, you're bending from the elbow and you only want to go as far as 90 degrees, okay, with that arm. We don't want to take it any lower, because if we take it any lower, you're going to put stress on your shoulder, which you'll feel. You'll feel that, everybody. My word, it's like a sauna in here and I forgot the keys for the big door. Oh, 10 of spades. 10 of spades is 10 sit-ups. Okay, now before you rush into it, you're trying to keep your feet on the ground, trying to keep 90 degrees, trying to keep fingertips on temples, up powerfully, down under control, up powerfully, down under control. We're happy with that? So don't just do any old nonsense. Try to keep those feet planted, and don't even think about putting your feet underneath the sofa, okay? We want to work this core hard. When you anchor those feet, you allow your hip flexors to activate much more, so your core doesn't work as hard. That's why when someone holds your feet, or you put your feet underneath a sofa, and then you turn up to maybe a boot camp and you don't have such a luxury, and you're wondering why you can't do them, it's because your hip flexors, kaboom, have been pulling you up all the time, okay? So work the core harder instead of anchoring the feet. 4 of hearts, we're slowly starting to ramp into it now. So 4 dips, because it's only 4, really slow down the movement. Down, up. Now your close-handed press-ups, if you're doing them, they can absolutely be done nice and controlled. You do them on the knees or you do them full. But I want you down and I want you up. Good, fantastic everyone. Right, next, oh yes, we've got a joker. And because there's only 2 jokers, it's gonna be a nasty one. Okay, now for a joker, I want you to do 10 lie down, stand up, jump ups. Watch before you go, because I know some people want you to lie down flat, stand up, big jump, okay? I don't want to see you stand up and go like this. I want it to be a big jump, otherwise it's not hard. So 10, lie down, stand up with a jump. Stand up with a jump, making sure when you're lying down flat and dead weight, okay? So don't turn it into a roly-poly. I want you lying flat on your back, completely dead momentum, and then stand up. Feel free to throw those arms forwards to generate momentum, but make sure you're not trying to do a roly-poly to get back up, because that's cheating, and you're making it easier. So 10, it's going to take a while. So don't feel like you need to cut reps out or everyone will be waiting on you. Everyone's probably glad of a breather if they are. Good. So keep working. I'll wait for the last person. Do not cut your reps short. Do all your reps. Good work. As always with this, I'll schedule in little 30-second water breaks and stuff for people, so keep working hard. 2 of spades, 2 sit-ups. Hardly worth your while getting down there, so let's make it worth our while. It's 2, so I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go down slow. Up, down slow. Try and resist it all the more, okay? So when it's only 2, 3, maybe even 4 reps, really try to slow the rep down, increase the intensity. It's a jack this morning, okay? So with a jack, we're going to be doing 45 seconds of seal jack. So I want you to stand up tall. This is a cardio one, okay? And see, in all fairness, go. Seal jacks. So I want you, get these arms straight, pull. Imagine you've got that resistance band, you're pulling it. To do a seal jack correctly, you should be feeling your upper back muscles and the back of your shoulders contracting as you pull these arms back. So we need our arms to be nice and straight and solid instead of this. Okay, if you're just flying them around like this, okay, like a wet fart, don't. Keep them nice and straight. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Good work. Well, light on the tips of the toes. Good. Yes. Good. Keep working. And relax. Good. Focus on your breathing. So in all fairness, see the face cards today? They're not absolutely awful like they usually are, right? Still pretty nasty though. 5 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds. 5 of diamonds, we're going to be doing 5 burpees, okay? Now remember, I'm jumping all the way out. Feel my core and my lower back engage, and then I push through my hands, and I'm squeezing my butt. Imagine you're going into a kettlebell swing. Squeeze the butt. As you drive those feet into the ground, squeeze the butt. Stand up tall, okay? Make sure we're standing up tall on these reps. Keep working if you're working. Good. Next up, we're going into the 8 of clubs. 8 squats. Remember, controlled. If you want to be controlled, you can go in time with me, okay? Down, up. I won't keep calling that out though. But that's the sort of pace I'm after. I'm not coming up slow. I'm going down. I'm almost adding a brief pause just to really think about the position of my knees, my posture. But I'm coming up explosively, okay? I'm squeezing the butt. I'm down. I'm driving up. Good work, everyone. Really focus on those squats. You always hear me harp on about them, and I will never stop harping on about them. 3 of spades, 3 sit-ups. Remember, it's only 3, so control the descent. Go up explosively, down under control. Up explosively, down under control. Explosively, down under control. Now, you might not feel that you're getting much control on the way down, but that's fine. You just trying to fight it is going to put a lot more tension on these core muscles, okay? So don't worry if you're not really going down slow, because if you watch me there, I certainly wasn't. Right, 3 of diamonds, 3 burpees. It's only 3, so think, right, I'm going to jump all the way out, full press up position. Jump all the way in, stand up tall. Really think, everybody, about pushing the ground away from you when you're trying to jump your feet in. You're going to lift your body up higher, and you're going to make it easier to get your feet higher, further to your hands. Queen, yes, 45-second plank. Let's go. In 5 seconds we start. If you're not in the position, I'll call your name out, and we won't start. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. We're away. Right, so think about it now. The difference between a proper plank and just a regular plank is we can get in this position I'm in now, and you look at me, and between the 2 different variations, they look the same. You can't see if I'm squeezing my butt, if I'm squeezing my core, okay? So you have to think about it, reinforce it, okay? Yes, it makes it harder. Remember what I said, if you're holding a plank nice and tight, like I'm showing you now, and like I'm trying to describe, and after 10 seconds, you can't hold it any longer. Just drop to the knees, quick breather, get back up, okay? If it's only for 5 more seconds, drop down, another 5 seconds. That'll eventually lead to 20, 30 seconds. What you mustn't do is lift the hips up and start holding a crap position, or sagging the hips down because you're going to hurt your back. Relax there. Well done. Get my point, okay? Just because you may not be able to hold a plank for 10 seconds, keep trying, keep failing, you're going to get better. If you do it the easy way, you will not get better, okay? 2 of hearts next. 2 of hearts is 2 dips. It's 2 close-handed press-ups. So I want you to really go down, slow, punch. Down, slow, punch. Yes, good. God, it's feeling like summer's coming. This is great. Right, right. 4 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds. 4 burpees. Yes, let's get it done, everybody. Come on, 4 burpees. Let's work hard. Out, in, stand up. So remember, today's circuit is long, but I don't want the intensity to be crazy high. I've deliberately picked basic exercises. I want you to slow them down. I want you to think about them. I want you to focus on building up high quality movement patterns. Queen is all we're ever getting this morning. The 3rd elbow plank, there's only 1 more after this. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Well, time begins. Good work. Okay, so think about it. I want you to squeeze the butt. If you try to squeeze the butt, okay, and you don't feel much going on, it's because you've got the hips up. Okay, you've got the hips up. That's why you need to think about it. Because you don't really know unless you're side onto a mirror if you're in a good position or not. So if you squeeze your butt cheeks and you feel like you could crack a walnut in there, okay, that's good. If you squeeze your butt cheeks and it doesn't quite feel like they're squeezing together, you've got your hips too high, okay? So feel it. Squeeze the core, squeeze the butt. It should almost feel like that sensation when you snap the hips on a kettlebell swing. See, when you feel the hips snap and your butt squeezed, the core squeezed, everything feels tight and locked out briefly. That's what we should feel in and around the hips and core right now. Good. Relax. Fantastic, everybody. Good work. So like I said, an elbow plank, it's tough. It's meant to be tough. If it is tough, keep making it tough. Keep doing it properly. Next up, we're on spades. We're on 5 of them. 5 sit-ups. 5 sit-ups. Oh, let's go. Up, down, up, down. So keep, or at least try your best to keep those fingers on your temples, And if you can see me now, I always try, when I come down, pull my elbows back to touch the ground. Because what happens when I touch the ground and snap forward as I'm sitting up, I help generate some momentum to get me up as well. Okay, so think about that. Snap those elbows from the ground forwards as you're sitting up, and you'll generate a bit of momentum. Finally, we get a king. King is another core exercise this morning. I want you lying flat on your back. Sit on your hands if you prefer. It's flutter kicks, okay? Stand by. Go. Flutter, 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 flutter. Okay, so now look, or at least hopefully you can see. My legs are straight here, everybody. I want you to really focus on pushing your knees down, point the toes up, okay? Because I want the movement to feel like it's coming from the hips and it's controlled by the core. As you look at your feet, and please look at your feet, okay? Because if you just sit that little bit up, what do you feel? More core contraction. Yes, that's what it's all about. Taking an exercise and making it even harder. So look at your feet. It should be heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, okay? Not crazy big and certainly not little. We're just trying to skim along on our backs in the swimming pool. Good, relax there. Fantastic. So again, another exercise that's pretty difficult, but we're trying to keep those legs straight. So you really need to think about the knees. Push them, lock them out. Good, right. 9 of, I always get this one wrong. 9 of clubs, 9 squats, okay? 9 squats. So again, you can pace me, go at your own pace, but make sure you're focusing on everything I'm telling you. Drive the toes into the ground, pull the knees apart, force the chest up nice and proud. Don't let it cave forward. Squeeze the butt at the top. I want you to think about your spine from tailbone up to your head, okay? It should remain nice and solid and neutral. You shouldn't feel it curving. You shouldn't feel those hips tilting, okay? If you do, you need to slow it down and you need to think about the movement pattern that you're doing here. Right, everyone, we're doing well. We're flying through this morning. 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds is 9 burpees, okay? Now, yep, maybe we don't like them, but the best way to think about it is they're going to have to get done at some point. There's only one of each card. So once we've got it done, it's done. Think about it. Jump out, feel the core contract. Stand up, squeeze the butt. Push the hands. Try to get your feet to land as close to, if not, where your hands are. Feel the power in those hamstrings. Ready to be smashed forward, okay? Oh. 2 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, 2 burpees. We love them. Now, if you struggle to keep your feet close together when you're doing a burpee and you find them going real wide, it's your ankles, okay? I won't harp on about it because you know how to address it. Oh, Jesus, not a jumping jack. What the hell, a jack, right? 45 seconds. Seal jacks, I nearly said the Joker word. Stand by. 3, 2, 1, we're away. Good. So this is a cardio exercise, so I want you to feel the heart and lungs creep up. So don't take it easy, but at the same time, focus on that upper body contraction. Pull, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. You are at home. Only you can make yourself work hard. Only you know if you're taking it easy today. And if you are, don't push it. Let's go. We're nearly done today. Anyway, these are flying through. Quickest deck of cards ever. Probably because we don't have those nasty 3, 2, 1. We don't have those 10-inch worm thingy-majiggies we usually do when we do this. It take about half an hour. Right. 3 of hearts, 3 dips, or 3 close-handed press-ups. Control is the name of the game, so make sure it's controlled. Good. Make it challenging for yourself, okay? I want you to challenge yourself. If you do dips with your feet quite close to the bench, try and do some with your feet further away. Make it harder, okay? Don't settle back to thinking, oh, this is easy, I'll find this one easy. Right, ace. Ace this morning is a 45-second spot sprint, as in heart and lungs are creeping up big time. Stand by. A spot sprint, if you don't know, that's a spot sprint, okay? Don't do a spot jog. Don't do a spot jog. Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go. So move the arms fast. I want you to stay on the toes, okay? But make sure your feet are coming off, okay? Don't be doing this, okay? Drive. I want you to think in the same movement pattern as high knees, but only take your knees so far. So if you think about your knees, you'll move your feet faster. Try not to think too much about the footwork, because that's when you'll make an arse of it. Just think pulling your knees up. Don't hold back. This should be all out, flat out. You should be struggling to breathe. You should feel yourself starting to fatigue. Effort level stays constant. Keep working hard. 10 seconds. Push it harder for 10 seconds. Don't ease in. Don't ease out. Just keep going. Good. Relax, walk around. If you've got water, sip it. I'm giving you 15 seconds to catch your breath. Oh, it's a warm one this morning. Good work. But it's certainly better than training at -5. Right. I'll give you, I did say I'd give you a water break. Ready? Good. Right, we're into an ace. This was no coincidence. Ace. Remember, if I'm doing the circuit, there's no funny business. There's only funny business if I'm not doing it. So stand by. 45 seconds, sprinting on the spot. Boom, take it away, go. Now go for it, everyone. So with these, like I tried to say before, effort level's 100%. Fatigue is going to kick in if you're giving it 100%. If you're running at this speed in 45 seconds time, you're not going at 100%. So push hard, drive the arms, fast feet, pull from the knees, and get it done. You'll feel your heart and lungs creep up. You'll feel yourself getting a bit more painful, a bit more uncomfortable, but you keep going. Good. 10 seconds. Go fast. Hit it hard. Well done. Walk around, catch your breath. King, flutter kicks. Could have been an ace. Right, we're lying down. So this is an easy one on our heart and lungs. 3, 2, 1, we're away. So, your heart and lungs might be, so here now I want you to, remember, look at your feet. You can see that my shoulders are off the ground. Make it a wee bit harder. Don't just lie flat, sit up a wee bit. And what you might find is, for those of you with pretty weak glutes, when you're doing this exercise, you may find you feel your lower back burning like hell, or it almost feels like your spine is starting to come up through your belly button, okay? If that's you, sit up a wee bit like I am. If that's you, try to squeeze the butt a wee bit as you do these, okay? If you feel like your spine is coming up, no good, relax. Oh, great work. It's perfectly normal if your legs are fatigued to feel them tiring on that exercise also, because you're, oh yes. In fact, it's not actually that bad, is it? Joker today, 10 lie down stand-ups with a jump up. It's a slog, it's a long one. Get it done, okay? So get it done in your own time. There we go, boom, right. 10. Lie down flat, kill the momentum. Big jump, not a little jump. I want your jumps to be tall and proud. Don't be giving us any of this nonsense. Okay, big jumps. You've got stacks of time. I started late, I'm only on 4. Okay, so you've got so much time to do them properly. But on that note, push yourself. Try not to pause. Just let it flow. Sure, you might be getting tired, but isn't that what it's all about? Good, keep it going. Keep working hard. If you're still doing your reps, get them all done. Okay, and I want you to keep going if you are. Just because I've stopped, I'm giving you the time to do them all. So have the integrity to do them all. Okay? Don't cut it short. Be honest with yourself. Because that's the only person you're lying to if you don't. Right, we're all gone. Jeez, I think I am. Right, 10 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds, 10 burpees, okay? 10 burpees. You know how the deck of cards works? If you've done it before, ups and downs. There's periods where we get some easier exercises. There's periods like this where it gets a wee bit relentless. But we enjoy it because we know that at any moment in time, things might get easier. But not always. Right, come on everyone, 10 of them. Work hard. The first is as good as the last. Make sure you're not letting those hips sag when you jump out. It's the core that squeezes, it's the butt that squeezes to stop that happening. If you let your hips sag down, over time you're going to hurt yourself if you haven't done so in the past or already. Right, we're all done. 7 of spades, 7 set-ups. So it's a bit of an easier one in terms of it's a strength exercise for most. So it's going to give you a chance to focus on that breathing. 7. Remember, it's not a speed game. Control your descents. Take it to the next level. Control your descent. Snap those elbows from ground to forward, ground to forward. Generate a bit of momentum that's going to help you set up. Great work. Well done, everyone. So it lives up to its name. It is a slog, but it's good. We get it done, you feel good at the end. Right, 8th. Okay, it's not that bad, is it? Sprinting on the spot, and that's a 3rd out of 4. So we're getting there. Stand by, spot sprints. 3, 2, 1, go. So push yourself. Focus on this 45 seconds. It's the only thing that's mattering. Don't matter what's coming next or before. Just think, right, I'm going to give this my all. Our heels aren't touching the ground. We're on the balls of the feet. We're pulling those knees up. We're driving these arms fast. And that's why I'm chopping my arms. Because if I really try and move my arms, my feet are going to move fast. Whereas if I'm doing this, I'm going to start looking like this. So try to really drive those arms like you're trying to sprint. Good. Nearly there. 5 seconds. Walk around, catch your breath. I'll give you 2 big breaths. Right, we're starting to see some ground now. So that means we're getting near the end. Right, 5 of clubs. 5 of clubs, easy, okay? 5 squats, easy in the sense of I can control my breathing. It's giving me a chance to get a bit of composure back in. If you're really struggling, it gives you that chance just to compose yourself with an easier exercise. It was 5, I think I've done 6. Right. Good work, everyone. Yes. Jack, okay? Let's get it done. Easy one. 45 seconds of seal jacks. Stand by. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So everyone, better take time, there we go. Right. We're away. Powerful, fast, pull. Those straight arms back while you squeeze the shoulder blades. It's going to activate and work the upper back and the shoulders, but also this exercise, it's acting like a dynamic stretch. So if you're feeling pretty tight in the biceps, the shoulder, the chest, right into that anterior compartment that we always work on, okay, the nasty one, this is going to help actively stretch if you do it correctly. And that's the difference between nice solid arms and flat deed looking arms, okay? So pull them back. Good. 3 seconds. Boom, there we are. We're in a good position, everyone. We've got a lot of face cards done. We've got a lot of the high burpees done. We've got the 2 jokers out of the way. So we're in a good place right now for this point in the circuit. Ace. 45-second sprint. Stand by. The final one. So that's how we look at it. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's another one of these, but it's the last one of these. No more spot sprints. Chop those arms. Chop, 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 chop. Focus on speed with the arms, but it has to be a decent range with the arms if you get my point. Because if you're just doing this, you're going to be looking like me right now, and that's not good enough. Really feel like you're sprinting. Really feel like you're working hard. And you'll feel your arms working, okay? Biceps, triceps, biceps, triceps, as you push, pull. Good. 3, 2, 1. Boom, there we go, yes. Right. 6 of spades, yes, 6 sit-ups, easy. Right, we're ready for it. 6 sit-ups, down we go. Remember, we're up, down under control, up. And see when I'm telling you to go down under control, try to not let the spine collapse. Try to keep your chest proud. And you know exactly what I mean, because if you go back and you feel your spine starting to slink down, fight it. Keep that chest proud as you go down. Good. That's it, everyone. Good. So as you're controlling the descent, try not to let your spine just break down with gravity. Try to resist. Right, 4 of clubs. 4 squats. 4 squats. So again, down, pause, drive up, squeeze the butt. Down, pause, drive up, squeeze the butt. Drive those toes into the ground hard. And while you're driving them, try to screw them into the ground. Okay, so your left leg is screwing anti-clockwise, and your right leg is screwing clockwise. So we're doing that. I want you to drive the toes and screw the feet into the ground, and that's going to make your squat a lot more stable. Okay, because you're going to feel that tension into the glutes. King. Okay, 45-second flutters. I don't know why I've started enjoying flutter kicks. Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go. And when I say enjoy them, they just seem to be creeping into pretty much every circuit these days. But they're good, because they're a wee mental challenge. Okay, for a lot of us, start getting tired pretty early, and then it becomes that point where you're thinking, oh, this is hellish, this is burning, I should stop. Why am I keeping going? Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop. But the thing is, you just keep saying that. Maybe I should, but I'll just keep going. Another couple of reps, see how I feel. Boom, boom, boom. Don't give in. Everyone can do 45 seconds of flutter kicks. It just depends how motivated you are to do them. 5 seconds. Good. And relax. And like I said, it is perfectly normal to feel those legs burning. If those legs are fatigued, if those legs are tired, they're going to feel it. You're going to feel it on those flutter kicks because they're still working. Okay, we should feel it in the core, but it depends how tired the legs are. You might feel it a lot in the legs too. So we're 4 spades, 4 sit-ups. Okay, this is the point in the circuit where you start to think, pretty sure we had that card already, in which I say, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. So only 4. So control. And hopefully you're feeling how harder it is when you try to keep that chest up and you try to control the descent more. Okay, because maybe at this point already your core's starting to get tired from doing those controlled planks. Okay, from trying to slow your reps down. You'll be amazed how harder you can make an exercise that at first, at this moment in time, for a lot of people, you might have found easy. So we're on to one we've not done in a while. 5 of dips, 5 of dips, 5 of hearts, 5 of dips, or 5 close-handed press-ups. Remember what I said, if you normally do your dips with your feet quite close, like I'm showing you now, move your feet further away. Oh, that's a real challenge. Good, challenge yourself. Okay, it's only 5 reps, so try to push your own boundaries. Each set you do, instead of thinking 5 dips, that'll be all right for me, I can do them. Try to make it harder, okay? Because as a result, you're going to make yourself better, aren't you? Right, we're on to a king again. Flutter kicks, that's what I start to think. I'm sure we've already done 4 of these now. Flutter kicks, okay, let's do it. So at this moment in time, for most people, your core's going to be tired, which is good. Stand by, go. Because it means these are going to burn more, which means it's going to challenge us mentally more, which means if we just manage to pull off 45 seconds of fighting the fight in your head, you're going to get stronger in your head. Don't just lie here thinking about the burn, unless, of course, you really enjoy the pain and discomfort. Okay, some people do, and that's fine. If that's the case, suck it up, enjoy it. Okay? But if you really struggle and the pain's burning, try to take your mind away from it. If you just lie there thinking about it, it's not so good. Try to think maybe, all right, what do I need to do today? Right, I've got all the weeds in the driveway. Better pull them. Right, what else? Well, the sun's out. Might start getting that garden ready for spring. Right, go. Keep that kind of checklist going off in your head. Get these feet up. What are we doing? Come on, relax there. I hope you're not independently using your own timer here. You know how the Marine Fitness timer works? We do it until we're done, okay? Don't.
Sorry, I just was an island with a swarm of stars.
Oh, Diane, it wasn't just you, believe me. It was not just you. There was people swanning around the living room, having a wee look around. You thought too much about the checklist and you started walking around visualizing it too much. 8 of hearts. The Marine Fitness timer is for me, not for you, okay? It's a very flexible timer, give or take by 30 seconds. 8 of hearts, okay? 8 dips or 8 close-handed press-ups. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. But there's a point. So all through those flutter kicks, I was talking a lot of rot, and I completely forgot about 45 seconds. There's a lesson in there somewhere, okay? Use that. 8 of diamonds, 8 burpees. Yes, okay, I was worried, I thought they were all going to be done now. Let's get them done. Remember, think about it. All the way out, and you can see, I'm stopping. See when I jump to that full press up position, I'm stopping briefly, just to check my position. I'm really focusing on squeezing my glutes and squeezing my butt. So please, like I say, focus on these basic movement patterns and try to refine them. Try to get better. Try to focus on getting the technique in there. It's only going to make you better. It's only going to make you stronger. And it's only going to reduce your chance of wear and tear. Right, 6 of diamonds. 6 burpees, yes, let's go. I should really start saying out loud what's really in my head. Remember, I have to be the motivated one. Another 6 burpees. Yes, what a treat. Let's go. Right. Hey, I tell you what though, we've really cleaned the floor up. There's not many left. 2 of spades. No, 2 of spades, cancel that. 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs is 2 squats. 2 squats. Down, 1, drive up. Down, 2, drive up. Good reps, fantastic everyone. Keep them coming. Oh, 8 sit-ups. 8 of spades. 8 of spades. Well, down, up. Control the descent. Keep that chest proud. Control the descent. As soon as you get down, boom, get back up. Complete beginners. Or if you really struggle with regular sit-ups, as in you're already really struggling to get up for 8, keep doing what you're doing. For those who don't find them too challenging or want to make them more challenging, do what I'm telling you. Down under control, chest up, chest up. Down under control, chest up, chest up. Good. Right. Keep working if you're working. You know I'll wait for you. Right, jack, yes. 45 second steel jacks, I'm sure. I may be wrong. I think it's the 4th, it might be the 3rd. Stand by, 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, we're at this point. I don't like to give away too much, but we're well into single digits now with how many cards are left. And when I say well into it, very well into it. So there's not many cards left. So at this point in time, it's like a race. You can see the finish line. So you just think, well, what the hell? Might as well just go for it now. Might as well just blast out every little bit of energy I've got left and get it done and get it over with. Come on, work hard. Think about keeping these heads nice and neutral, as in looking forward, not looking up, not looking down, not letting your head just rock around Keep everything nice and tight, relaxed, good work. This one is calling me. What is it? What is it? Oh, good. Three of clubs, 3 squats. 3 squats. Set yourself up, down, pause, drive up. Down, pause, drive up. Good. Only 3, only 3. 9 of hearts, another no bad one. 9 dips or 9 close-handed press-ups. Strength exercise, controlled. Again, focus on your breathing. Down, and just because it's 9, make it challenging for 9. Don't blast them out. Down under control, pause and drive. Down under control, pause and drive. That pause is going to take all the stretch reflex out your muscles, all that stored energy. Think of an elastic band. When you pause, it's like letting that elastic band relax again. So your muscles have to work so much harder on the way up because that stored energy ready to just go snap gets relaxed. So that's why a wee pause at the bottom is a good way to make it even harder than just slowing it down. 7 of clubs, 7 squats, which is exactly what we're going to do now, okay? We're going to go down, pause, drive up explosively. So we're always explosive on the way up. Why? Because I'm trying to teach that muscle memory to my head. No matter what, it's powerful. If it's body weight, it's powerful. If I've got 100 kilos on my back, it's powerful. When you think power, when you think explosive, you activate more muscle fibers into the lift, so it makes you stronger. Sounds crazy, but it's true, okay? It's true. If I told you to pick up an empty box, but in actual fact, oh, forget it, right? Ain't got time for that story. 45-second plank. 45-second plank. Stand by. Go. So if I told you to pick up this empty cardboard box, in actual fact, I had 50 kilos worth of paper in it, you'd go to pick it up and you would just go, oh, and the thing wouldn't even budge. But then because you had a wee feel, you knew mentally there was 50 kilos in there, well, not bang on, but you knew it was heavy. What would happen the second time you lifted it? It would come off the ground, okay? Because your brain knew it was heavy, you were prepared for it, so your brain activates more muscle fibers into the lift. So that's why I always tell you, think explosive, think powerful. And that's why you always hear me talking like that as well. It's not just because I'm crazy, okay? That as well. But when I say powerful, explosive, is to try and preempt you to do such a thing. Good solid planks. We like the plank. Boom, there we go. Great exercise, the plank. Right, everyone, we've got 2 cards left. What? Only 2, I know, it's crazy. 10 of hearts, 10 dips, or 10 close-handed press-ups. Same again, everyone. Let's make these harder for yourself. Okay, if you usually have your feet quite close, move them further away. But if you move them further away, make sure your hips stay nice and close to that bench. Keep the movement in your elbow. Boom, down, boom. And yep, it will burn. But remember that burn, it's just lactic acid. It's just a sign that your muscles are starting to run out of energy. So keep working. Ignore the pain, ignore the burn. Realize what it is and don't give in to it. Boom, there we are now. The last card. I'm nervous. I feel it's going to be something that we're not going to enjoy. It's not bad. 9 of spades, sorry. That's a wee treat and a half that to end with. 9 sit-ups. So they're your sit-ups. They're the last exercise of the day. So make them. Good sit-ups. Up. Down under control. Up. Down under control. And see when you're trying to go down under control, like I say, it doesn't mean to say you're going to go down slow. It just means you're going to add a lot more resistance to that muscle group than you would if you just went down. So while you might not feel like you're slowing it down that much, you are putting a hell of a lot more stress on than if you weren't slowing the controlled descent. Yeah, it was 9. It was 9. I had to think there. Great work. Finish your reps, everyone. Finish your reps. And what a circuit. What a circuit. So it's a long one. It's usually reserved for Sundays, because we get through the full deck no matter what. Okay, so that was a long circuit. I mean, from start to finish, that's pretty much been bang on an hour. Right, thank you very much, okay?